Alright, so I'm just gonna get right to it. Someone told me that tonight Joe Cronin had some not so nice things to say about me on Monetize This. At first, I said, you know what? I don't even care. I don't like the show, so I'm definitely not gonna go back to watch it and find out what he said. But you know what? I thought about it, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna see what he had to say. Just this once. So I went back, and it was at the very end of Monetize This. Joe put my picture up on the screen, and he said, well, first of all, he called me the homophobic F word, which I'm sure you know what that is, and I'm not going to repeat it because I'm not an idiot, and I'm not homophobic. And frankly, I don't want this video to get taken down because of it. Because, you know, they will take your video down for saying that word. It is hateful and abusive comment. If someone wants to report it, I'm sure they can take it down. I don't know much about this YouTube stuff. I don't do YouTube. I've only done like 2 videos, and I've jumped on with Scotty, which I got to go back to that in a second. But I'm pretty sure that word is frowned upon here on YouTube. Anyway, I went back, I listened to what he had to say. He had my picture up there, and he said that I'm probably a future shooter, school shooter, or something like that. Like really sick stuff, dude. Like stuff that you probably shouldn't say about strangers. You shouldn't say it at all about anyone, let's be honest. I mean, you're a grown man. You really shouldn't say that stuff. And I know the homophobic F word that you like to say so freely. I know that's something that just dudes say to dudes, whatever. It's cool to say that to other dudes, right? Whatever. That it was cool when we were teenagers, but come on. We're grown men now. Anyway, back to the story. The picture that he had up of me was me on Scotty's show, Scott McKinnon's show. Early Friday morning. Scott was live. You could tell he had a few drinks in him. You could tell he was lonely. So anyway, he was like, hey, anybody at all, you can call up. Call up right now and I'll have you on the show. Let's do a show together. There's only a couple people, I think he said 5 people watching right now, so call up. So I was like, you know what? Hell with it. I'll call in, I'll talk to him. I'm a nice guy like that. So I did. We started joking around, and he was doing this thing about me being some SC Steve guy. I don't even know who the hell SC Steve is, but I went along with it. I was like, whatever, I'll go with it. But after a while, it was getting old, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just show my face and prove to this guy that I'm not SC Steve. So I did. And when he put me on the screen off of Skype, there was a comment in the bottom right corner, which, Joe, you didn't even read the whole comment, so maybe you should read the whole comment before you say anything. But anyway, we had fun. I had a good time. I don't know about Scotty. Scotty was doing Scotty things and being Scotty McKinnon. So it is what it is. But I had fun. It killed some time. It was what it was. So I rewinded Monetize This and I watched some more. And I saw exactly what I thought I would see. And that was Joe not really getting the donations that he thinks he deserves. Let's be real. I personally think Monetize This and all of Joe's content, honestly, has sucked for months. That's why I walked away. That's why I stopped watching it, among other things. There were many different reasons, but that ain't about this. In the past, I would always see that Joe would, if he's not getting his donations, he'll be like, wow, this show sucks, you know. But if he is getting donations, even if the show does suck, which it usually does, Joe won't care. He'll be fine with it because he's getting the money. I get it. That's how he's always been. But I don't know what is going on with Joe. And Joe, if you're listening, you need to leave my name out of your mouth. I am not the one to play with. No reason for you to mention me. I don't care what's going on with you and Ken or you and Bailey or any of that. That's not my fault. That's not my problem. I don't care. Now I saw, excuse me, I saw that he had his wife on, I believe. Leah was on, Dave Rose, Troy, and I don't really know who else. I don't care. But he even said, Joe, at the end of his stream, he said, if you guys want to see a good show, just watch the first hour and a half. An hour and a half out of a 5-hour show, that lets you know that the show sucked. But just because you're not getting donations, Joe, and your show sucks, that doesn't give you a right to go off on me or anyone else, to be honest with you. But I don't care if you do it to anyone else. Just don't do it to me. How about that? Leave my name out of your mouth. I am not the reason for your problems. You need to man up and take care of your problems yourself. Simple as that. Leave me out of it. Don't mention my name. Don't even act like I exist. But if you do have a problem with me, I am right here. You can look me in the eye. You can talk to me on Skype. If you have a problem with me, I'm right here. Talk to me like a man. Don't be a little child. Don't be immature. Don't be a little boy and do it behind my back. Talk to me to my face like a man if you have a problem with me. And as far as I go, I don't have any problems with you because I don't care about you. I wished you well when I stopped watching your show, and you might look at me as I'm just one more guy that's gone, right? Just one more person that left the hive. But I don't care what you do or how you do it. I told you I was out, and I wished you well, actually. I wished you all the best.